Okay, you're here because you're looking for puck lights, canless puck lights, and this one by Amico is, I think, one of the best ones out there. I have installed many different styles, 4 different styles from 3 different brands, and I found Amico to be higher quality than some of the other ones on Amazon that you buy in 12 or 24 packs or something. One of the nice things about Amico is they use metal boxes, which have your kind of standard punch outs, one on each side. You can use just the plastic inserts there to grab your Romex, but you have your simple connections. The nice thing about Amico is that they send you these push connectors, which are really handy. If you've not used them, if you're used to using the screw-on ones, you will fall in love with these. So they don't spare on skimp on quality. They used to have the switch to adjust the kelvins, or the color temperature of the light, if you will, on the box. But sometimes you screw it up there and it's hard to reach up through the hole to change it. So this new design, they added it on the side of the light, which is great. You can choose between 6,000, which is the really bluish light, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, and 2,700. I really like this feature because if you have other lights in adjacent rooms that are 3,000 Kelvin, which is what I prefer to use, you can match that temperature of the light with these cans. These are really nice that grab the top of the sheetrock. There's a lot of pressure there. But the biggest feature that this new design from Amico has that I really like, I'm going to show you, this is not the product that's listed here. This is a different Amico can light. It is roughly the same diameter, except the new one has a smaller lighting area because the light housing is different than this is the old one. And the reason why I don't like the old one is because the rim is only a ½ inch. So when you're drilling a hole in the ceiling, it's really hard to drill a hole that's big enough to fit the difference in the light housing without, it's really hard to get a perfect fit without having a little bit of hole showing, or you end up, it's really difficult to fit these. This housing, the light housing is smaller, but the lip is much larger. So you have to drill a smaller hole. So if you're sitting there, you're looking for lights because you've already drilled 6-inch holes in your ceiling, it's not going to matter. They're both going to be difficult to fit. But the hole size to drill for these is much smaller. It's about 4 3/4 inch, or 124 millimeter if you're a Canadian. So the hole size is smaller, but it allows you to have a much tighter seal. It's going to be much more energy efficient because this foam is going to be pressed against the ceiling for a much larger space to prevent the air from going up into your attic. I like everything about this new design. I thought it was a little different having the light smaller, not have as much light showing as the older design, but the trade-off is much better. Smaller holes, okay, but I think it's a much better light fixture as a result, and putting the switch on here versus on the box. So this, I highly recommend it. I want to give you one more measurement besides the 4 3/4, and that is the thickness. The difference is this one was so thin that even if you had cut a hole right on top of a rafter, you could still fit this in there because the lip, the thickness of the housing was the thickness of your drywall. It's less than 5/8, it's probably a ½ inch. This one, it appears, is it's about, boy, I'd say it's 5/8 of an inch thick. So it's probably going to be thicker than most ceiling drywall when it comes to like the screws and stuff. So you have to be careful, make sure there's not a rafter or joist right above where you're cutting. But it's so it's a little taller housing, but you'll have a much better time getting a fit, and you won't have to come back and repair your drywall. So Again, this is by Amico. This is the 6-inch LED canless recessed lights. Highly recommend. This is deserving of 5 stars. I've worked with the products before. They're good, and I really like them, and I think you will too.